part 2 of Deku was trained by the Monkey King. This is a filler one, so I'm putting like a filler in it so we get used to the characters, so it's gonna be like 10 minutes long. So if you wanted another hour one, sorry. But if you want suggestions on what ifs, post in the comments. And yes, what if Deku had Carnage is still being made because I fucked up the script. Like I lost the entire script. And I don't remember what I wrote, so I have to redo that one. Okay, let's begin. After Deku won the sports festival, they go back to class and the Sensei Aizawa, or Teacher Aizawa, tells them who got the most votes, and obviously even though Deku did win, he got the 5th most votes since he's quirkless. Bakugo and Todoroki got the higher ones. Tokiyami got 3rd, Ida got 4th, so Deku got 5th. Honestly, this is better than his main timeline, where he got none. But Deku isn't as mad because he at least got a couple hundred, and he at least got a lot of votes to get into 5th. Now we cut back to home when Deku's reviewing agencies, and the bird Sun Wukong has, like the little bird that flies around Deku a lot, sits down, and Sun Wukong telepathically asks him, "So, which one are you planning to join?" Deku doesn't know. He's thinking of either going to Gunhead's agency for more martial arts training, or to a new upcoming hero, Ryuko, the dragon hero. And as soon as Midoriya says that, Sun Wukong's like, "Dragon hero? Neat. But let's not forget, we also gotta continue your training. Once I teach you this power, you'll be strong enough to fight on your own. But since the gods are not liking me for what I've did to revive you, I'm still not on their best side. But I can help you. There's a technique that you probably know that I use a lot but haven't taught you. The one that allows me to fly on clouds. I'll teach you how to use that ability soon. Once you master the transformations, I'll teach you how to fly with a cloud." Deku excitedly says, "Really? I like that." And Deku... Now we go on to a weekend day, so like Saturday. Deku's just walking around on a beach and just trying to relax on the few days he has before they gotta go back to class. Wukong, honestly, is not in a bird form because this world has people with power, so he can just stay in his monkey form, or in his regular form. He honestly tells Midoriya that some myths are truly real, like how Hercules held up the sky when Alice needed to get those little fruits for one of his labors, and says if Alice is ever to drop it, their entire world would have died. Deku is just shocked, because Sun Wukong told him that other religions exist, so it's not really good. Deku does tell Wukong that he did get a request from a support agency to build him some support gear to help him. Wukong says that probably the only thing he needs is something to protect his chest because of the now scar that he has, and a stick-like weapon. Deku says, yeah, that's probably the best I can get. Now we go on to Sunday, one day before, Deku and all that do the hero studies. Deku talks to Wukong, wondering what happens to people that don't believe in anything and die, like gods and all that. Wukong basically states that people like that, they'll be reincarnated but never know they were, as it's just something to keep them up until one of themselves believes in a religion, and then they'll be teleported there, or taken there in their afterlife. But Deku is still shocked on the fact that he did truly die during the Sludgeville, and Wukong had to basically use his power to revive him, but also kicked Sun Wukong out of his domain of power. Wukong states that even though he's still a lot more powerful than everyone here, that his powers are dramatically diminished. So he's not as strong as he truly would have been. Deku is just shocked. That's all he can say. But Wukong does state that when he came to the earthly realm, or where Deku is, back to Earth, he sensed that some god was messing around, doing things that he wouldn't expect. He says this god was causing major tragic events, just for fun. Deku asks if it could be the Greek god Hades or Norse god Loki. As he said, both. First of all, Hades is not a bad guy. In most tellings of his story, he's actually one of the nicest gods. And then he says Loki is still locked up somewhere. And he says he doesn't know what god is doing it, but they're doing it for fun. They're causing major damage to the planet just to get their power back. As he says, gods get their powers from belief from others. Deku is just wondering how and why does that need to be. And he says gods don't need people to believe in them, or else their powers aren't as strong as they truly would be. As he states that the truth behind most gods is that they're selfish beings that don't care about other people and would hurt others just to get ahead. Remember what I told you? I revived you because even though you didn't believe in me, I was somewhat watching over the world just to watch. And when I saw you die, I looked into your past and saw that you didn't truly deserve what happened to you. You truly believed you belonged somewhere, even though you didn't have the power to get there. You truly believed you could do it, but others just pushed you down saying you didn't deserve it. And when you showed them wrong, they try and show that they were sorry, but you ended up not truly trusting them. Wukong does state that one day he will pass on his legacy to Midoriya, saying that he doesn't know when or where it happened, but someday Izuku will take over the mantle of the Monkey King, and he hopes that Deku will, instead of watching people and not helping, will help as many people as he possibly can, no matter what. And that's the end of the video. I know I said 10 minutes, but I don't have time. School starts soon. So, bye!